This is Samsung's Tab S7 Plus. You won't be able to get your hands on it until later this month, but I have it now so that I can give it an early once-over ahead of launch. It is in a somewhat unfinished state according to Samsung, but my impressions of this early review unit are pretty positive. Let's dive into this machine. I'm gonna start off by saying that the star of the show for me is DeX. A few years ago, I purchased an iPad Pro to be able to do some consulting work and be as mobile as possible. I knew I'd need something which could handle light multimedia creative work and the usual office tasks like Word docs and spreadsheets, but I also wanted mobile connectivity which was independent of Wi-Fi. There were definitely some compromises. It was not a laptop replacement, but for 80% of what I was doing, it actually turned out to be, except for those darn windows. It still felt like making a mobile OS work for my desktop OS needs, and that's where DeX on the Tab S7 comes in. Now, I do need more time with it, but out of the gate, I have to say that using DeX is one of the most fantastic tablet experiences I've had. You get an Android mobile device when you want, and a fairly close to laptop experience when you need it. Matter of fact, I found myself using the tablet in DeX mode most of the time, and there's a bonus with that experience as well. Since you're running mobile apps in a desktop mode, you actually get, let's see, pull that up here, the ability to run Instagram in landscape mode. I know, the first time I saw this, I asked myself, what kind of witchcraft is this? But no, this is definitely science, my friends. This is going to be a somewhat short-term review, but I look forward to getting my hands on the Tab S7 Plus for a longer review of both the tablet and DeX in daily use. In the short term though, a few DeX notable features are the ability to switch between modes with the apps, or some of them, staying open. Being able to pin apps to the taskbar, and this taskbar also, as you can see, has the ability to auto hide. And then I like that there are clearly laid out navigation buttons on both sides of the taskbar, and you get shortcuts for notifications and for screenshots. The primary issue you'll run into with any of this, as I alluded to, is that not all apps support everything DeX has to offer, like full screen mode or staying open as you switch between modes. The fit and finish of the S7 Plus is exquisite. It has thinner bezels than the iPad Pro 12.9, and though I generally don't dwell on such things, it is quite thin. At 12.4 inches, almost the same size as my iPad Pro, it feels light as well, as does the pricing. Included in the cost, you get an S Pen which attaches to the back of the tablet via magnets and charges wirelessly. It seems like an odd place to magnetically attach the pen, but the pen is actually thicker than the tablet, so it makes sense. Pair it with Samsung's book cover and keyboard, and actually this location becomes even more practical, as the Samsung book cover is molded to hold the pen in place during travel, and also has this foldable flap so that you can get to the pen whenever you want to use it. The tablet is a slab with the power button on one side as well as the rocker. They're on the same side. There's also a SIM slot, as this and the standard S7 support 5G cellular, the first tablets in the US to do so at the time this video is shot. Opposite these on the other side of the tablet are pogo pins so that you can attach accessories like the book cover's keyboard, and they'll be powered by the tablet. One of the features I like, which this connection facilitates, is that you can set up this Tab S7 Plus so that anytime you connect the keyboard, DeX automatically launches. On both ends of this tablet, you'll get stereo speakers, and they do get plenty loud. Activate Dolby Atmos, and you have settings which will augment the playback for the type of content you're listening to. The Witcher's haul scene sounded great, as did the Urbance trailer. Also, as some of you know, Samsung makes some of the best panels on the market, and that is bolstered by watching the Urbance trailer. Of course, it is beautifully animated, but a display like the one on the Tab S7 shows off just how beautifully animated it is due to the display's own clarity and color reproduction. This is, after all, a Super AMOLED 2800 by 1752 display running at up to 120 Hz. This rooftop scene on the Tab S7 Plus is outstanding, and the feeling of depth in the animation puts you in the middle of the scene and later right in the middle of the action. It is engrossing. And to get you through all of your movie watching, you'll be able to utilize a pretty sizable battery at 10,090 milliamp hours. I haven't had the chance yet to fully put this tablet and battery through its paces, but I'll update you once I do. Getting back to that keyboard cover for a second, it's a two-piece affair that works well pre-release. The keys have nice travel for their size, and all of the function keys are well thought out. The trackpad is nice, though it does have some issues with palm rejection when I'm typing. I had instances where the cursor jumped as I was typing, but as I stated at the beginning, these are all early impressions, and any of the issues I'm experiencing today could be fixed in an update prior to general availability. I'm truly feeling like this may be a solid competitor for the iPad Pro, but I'll need more time with it. Early on though, I do think the Tab S7 Plus is shaping up to be the tablet, which finally gives Android fans a viable Pro alternative and tablet fans in general more viable options for a mobile tablet experience, which is a strong laptop alternative. I'll place the pricing and release date for you in the comments below. With people working from home now and for the foreseeable future, the Tab S7 Plus certainly presents a compelling entry in this space, and I can't wait to see how it matures. Hey, if any of this information has helped you, please like and subscribe, hit me with that thumbs up, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. And if you have any questions that I haven't answered, please leave them in the comments section below. I'll get to them. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video. TashakaExplains It All.com.